needs for strike to jump ahead. 3 full counts for Anthony Gomez in the first. Curran Radall started a 4-run frame by reaching out an infield single. The 0-1 pitch, little floater the other way, and leaping is Mike Schultz to make the catch. Didn't look like that had enough English to make it over Schultz initially, but the Schaumburg shortstop had to make a leaping grab for out number 1. Johnny Morales to the plate. Morales, no official at bat, dropped down a sacrifice in the first. Hitting 174, no home runs and 3 knocked in. First pitch coming from Gomez is well outside, ball 1. Fastball at the knees for a strike. 1-1. Opener of a 3-game series between the Boomers and the River City Rascals. Anthony Gomez with the pitch. And it's over the inside corner thigh high to Morales, 1-2. Final 3 games of a 9-game homestand. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Down and away. 2-2. Off to the right side, Jordan Bean coming on. Chest high makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
It's a nice pitch by Gomez going inside and in on the hands of Morales, who, I mean, honestly, that pitch, there's nothing you can do with it.
Maybe this is the sign of good things to come for Anthony Gomez. 2 away here in the second. The first pitch to Saxon Butler is high and outside, ball 1. Butler, the left-handed hitter. Walked and scored in the first. River City put 4 on the board in inning number 1. Take 4-1 lead here in the second. 1-0 offering. Fastball, knee high. Even and a ball and a strike. 6 o'clock start tomorrow. Fireworks tomorrow evening as well. It's Princess Night. The 1-1 pitch to Butler, big swing and a miss, 1-2. 3-game Princess Parade. 2 princesses will be on hand to take photos. And of course, fireworks afterwards. Visit boomersbaseball.com for tickets and details. The 1-2. Bouncing low and in towards the feet of Butler. All even 2 balls, 2 strikes. As I said earlier, each and every member of this River City lineup was on the team at some point over the last couple of years. Rascals struggled in 2013, but last year matched the Boomers for the best record in the league. The 2-2. Line the other way to left, and Saxon Butler has himself a 2-out single. No, it was interesting. I remember down the stretch, that was a tremendously fun playoff race between the Schaumburg Boomers and the River City Rascals. There was no doubt that either team was going to make the playoffs. It's just who was going to end up winning the division, and with it, receiving the bye, having to avoid that 1-game winner-take-all contest. Josh Luby steps in with 2 outs. The first pitch. Bouncer back towards the mound, off the glove of Gomez to the shortstop Schultz, and he won't have a play. Saxon Butler, meanwhile, lands in a heap atop second base, and he's limping. They're going to charge Schultz with an error on the play as Steve Brook will jog over to check on Saxon Butler. Easing his way out is Zach Greco, the trainer. I don't know if Gomez touched that ball or not.
I think he did. I think he puts a different kind of spin on it.
And that was what seemed to throw Schultz a little bit. Saxon Butler will stay in the ball game. His hands are on his knees atop second base, utilizing some stretching.
I mean, River City, not much of a bench. They have 1 man. 2, Josh Silver. Well, Jackson Slade isn't assigned a number.
16. It's just not on the roster.
Oh, there you go. I take that back. They have 2 men on the bench.
But Jackson Slade is the fourth pitcher, for what that's worth. 2 on with 2 outs. River City already holding a 4-1 lead on the board. Rascals looking for more here in the second. The pitch from Gomez. Right there, down the heart of the plate for a strike. 0-1. Takes it off the outer edge. A ball, 1 strike. Hard doubled home the first 2 runs of this one. River City scored 4 times in the first against Anthony Gomez. The 1-1 pitch. Low, 2 balls and a strike. Presently 4-1 Rascals. To the mound. Anthony Gomez puts down his glove, turns and goes to first to retire the side. A little 2-out noise for the River City Rascals. The runners are stranded at first and second. Inning and a half complete. It's River City with a 4-1 lead. You're listening to the 2-time defending Frontier League champion Schaumburg Boomers, presented by 5-1 as we head to the fourth. Welcome that because of a 4-run first inning for the River City Rascals. 3 of the 5 runs have been driven home by Danny Cannella, including a solo home run.
Back to the top of the order. Current Radel at the plate. Radel having a very good start to his season. Among the league leaders in batting average to start the year. Comes in at a .367 mark, good for 6th. First pitch to him is a light-hearted swing and a miss. On the mound for his 4th inning of work, the 0-1. On the ground up the middle, Dean chases and gives up pursuit. And it's a leadoff single for Radel to start this 4th frame. Continuing with that sabermetrics discussion, there is one area that I really like where it's going, and it's fielding stats and ways to measure just how good a fielder is, because, I mean, basic statistics rely on errors and errors alone. So you can't really tell how well a guy moves left or right, what kind of jumps he gets in the outfield, what kind of pass he takes to baseballs. Man aboard at first, nobody out. A bunt up the first baseline. Second time a sacrifice bunt comes off the bat. And no, they're going to say Jordan Dean wasn't on the bag. A routine play, Jordan Dean ranging over, and they're going to ask.
Jordan Dean is not a guy who is very animated about things on the field, and he immediately pointed at Drew Ashcraft and pumped his fist in disgust.
He was there.
Yeah, Drew Ashcraft signaled the throw pull Dean off the bag, so I wonder if that's part of the debate here as well. Jamie Bennett is out to talk, and yeah, the umpires I think are going to get together,
Which is the right decision.
I don't know that anything's going to change, but
Well, Stacey Dunbar had a different angle, could have been a better angle, because he was slightly up the first baseline staring at that bag. And they will say he's out. So Dunbar overrules Ashcraft.
Steve Brook over to argue. Now, just to throw fuel on the fire, I want to say back in 2009, somewhere around there, the Frontier League tried a 3-man umpiring crew. Steve Brook is really upset here. And honestly, the consensus around the league was that 2-man crews were better than 3-man crews.
Interesting. Why? Was it just...
They have 3-man crews for the playoffs, obviously. I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that, just from an umpire's perspective, you're not used to having that 3-man crew, so you don't necessarily know what kind of spots you need to be in on the field to be figuring out what your coverage is and whatnot as well.
Well, Brooke will walk off the field, obviously not happy with Drew Ashcraft out on the bases, and Johnny Morales will walk off the field as well. He was just hanging around that first base bag. initially called safe, then called out. His manager arguing on his behalf, and now he trots back to the dugout.
But you can't be too upset about it because, in theory, Johnny Morales was putting down a sacrifice bunt, which is what he receives credit for.
Very true. Saxon Butler digs in, rips one to center. Cologne now having a range back, initially came in, makes the grab, tagging his radar, but he stays at second base. A nice throw by Alexi Cologne, right on target to Cam Scherer in third. And there's two gone in the inning.
I'll be honest, Jamie Bennett must have put together a heck of an argument because it took a while for Drew Ashcraft to even ask for Stacey Dunbar's help.
And I think a lot of that you can chalk up to Jamie Bennett's very calm demeanor. I don't think he goes out there and berates a guy.
He's only been thrown out once in his entire managerial career, which is pretty close to 300 games now. Actually, I think it's over.
It's over, yeah, it should be over. 2 outs in the inning. Runner on second base. The pitch to Josh Flutie is a called strike.
288 entering this year, officially during the regular season, so he's just crossed over the 200-game marker in his career. With 180 victories.
It's impressive. The 0-1 on Flutie. In the air, left center field. Cologne and Pugh converge. Cologne will take over. And that's it. Third out of the inning. No scoring in the top half of the fourth. It remains a 5-1 tally.